Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns heat. Backstage concern for Finn Balor. Vince McMahon's latest WWE contract has new rules. Huge change to historic event because of Roman Reigns' Jey Uso to dethrone Roman Reigns. Fans not interested in Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Let's jump right into it. Backstage concern for Finn Balor. WWE had to make several changes to last night's edition of Raw due to travel issues, and there was some concern for Finn Balor heading into his match last night. Edge picked up a massive victory at WrestleMania 39 when he defeated Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match. The rivalry between the two stars has been going on since the Hall of Famer was ousted from the Judgment Day after Balor joined. During the match, the former Universal Champion suffered a head wound that caused the match to be briefly paused as he received medical attention. According to a new report from Fightful Select, there was some backstage concern for the 41-year-old superstar ahead of his match against Rey Mysterio last night due to recent injuries. Despite being banged up, Finn and Rey delivered a great match on Raw, and Balor got the victory after Dominic interfered. Finn Balor bragged about his victory over Rey Mysterio following last night's episode of WWE Raw. Balor has proven himself to be a workhorse countless times and did it again last night when the Red Brand traveled to Seattle, Washington. Several superstars had travel issues and numerous segments had to be changed throughout the show. The inaugural Universal Champion stepped up to the plate and picked up a victory over the 2023 Hall of Famer. The Judgment Day member took to Twitter after the show and boasted about his win. He made sure to point out that he had 14 staples in his head during the match and called himself Finn 14 Staple. I beat the Hall of Famer at Rey Mysterio with 14 staples still in my head. Tough Seb B. Hashtag Finn 14 Staples tweeted Finn Balor. The Judgment Day and the newly formed Latino World Order appear to be on a collision course. Bad Bunny and Dominic also now have an issue after the popular musician ripped a chain away from the 26-year-old during his match against Rey Mysterio. Damian Priest attacked Bunny on the WWE Raw after WrestleMania and put the Backlash host through the commentary table. It will be interesting to see how Judgment Day's feud against LDO and Bad Bunny will pan out en route to the Puerto Rico event next month. Would you like to see the Judgment Day vs LDO at WWE Backlash in May? Let us know in the comments section below. Vince McMahon's latest WWE contract has new rules. Vince McMahon has reportedly found himself bound by the company's new conflict of interest and code of conduct clause in his WWE contract. Mr. McMahon has weathered all of his controversies in retirement and went through all this to reclaim control of WWE and perhaps benefit most from the recent UFC merger. The Hollywood Reporter revealed that a copy of McMahon's latest contract was signed just before the WWE/UFC merger. In the available SEC filings, McMahon has committed to the promotion's conflict of interest and code of conduct. McMahon's continued employment with WWE relies on him adhering to this code of conduct and the company's equal opportunity and non-harassment policy, according to the report. While it has not been explicitly mentioned, the 77-year-old executive chairman could face the consequences if he violates either of these policies. According to a new report, Vince McMahon's majority voting power in his company shifted after the merger with the UFC. According to WrestleNomics, Mr. McMahon will no longer have majority voting control over WWE or any of the new organization's businesses following the WWE-UFC merger. The report also suggested that after the merger is completed, he will own 18.4% of all shares. The wrestling world revolves around Vince McMahon, as proven by the current practice of tracking his every move to determine if he'll control the show backstage at WWE Raw or SmackDown each week. There is a lot of buzz surrounding WWE's merger with Endeavor. It will be fascinating to see if Vince misses any more SmackDown or Raw episodes after skipping the most recent one. What are your thoughts on the updated code of conduct clause in McMahon's recent WWE contract? Sound off in the comments section below. Huge change to the historic event because of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is unquestionably the biggest star in WWE right now. The Bloodline leader is closing in on 1,000 days as the Universal Champion, and this statistic could cause a major change in the company's plans regarding the upcoming King and Queen of the Ring Premium Live event. If recent reports are to be believed, WWE is set to host the King and Queen of the Ring PLE on May 27 this year. It will be the first dedicated King of the Ring event since 2015, which was a network exclusive. It will also be the first to be broadcast on PPV/PLE since the 2002 edition. Roman Reigns has always been involved in major matches at events in Saudi Arabia, and this year's edition is not expected to be any different. With the Tribal Chief unlikely to lose a match until the show, he will complete 1,000 days as the Universal Champion at the historic event. According to Zero News, the aforementioned stat could lead to a change in the PLE's name. The news source reported that WWE is considering renaming King and Queen of the Ring to Night of Champions due to the planned 1,000-day celebration for Reigns. Roman Reigns has been at the top of the mountain for over 3 years. The Tribal Chief has taken down a plethora of stars during this time, including the 16-time world champion John Cena. The Cenation leader last competed inside a WWE ring at WrestleMania 39, where he faced off against Austin Theory for the United States Championship. Cena had the match won when he made Theory tap out. However, the referee was down at the time, which allowed the 25-year-old to escape the loss. Theory then hit Cena below the belt and delivered A-Town down to pick up the biggest victory of his career. According to Zero News, there are plans for Cena to return to action in Saudi Arabia. However, it's still unknown who he will face at the event. It should, however, be noted that Cena has refused to travel for Saudi shows since 2018. Roman Reigns, meanwhile, is seemingly done with his feud with Cody Rhodes for now. The American Nightmare was attacked by Brock Lesnar on last week's Raw, and the duo are likely to face off at Backlash. It's still unclear what Triple A's plans are for the Bloodline leader heading into the summer. Jey Uso to dethrone Roman Reigns. The WWE Universe isn't thrilled over the possibility of Jey Uso being the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. Reigns is quickly approaching 1,000 days as the Universal Champion. He also holds the WWE Championship and recently defeated Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39 to retain his titles. At this point, fans aren't sure as to who would be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. Just Talk Wrestling's official Twitter handle shared a tweet presenting a scenario where Jey Uso would be the one to take the undisputed WWE Universal title off Reigns. In their replies to the tweet, most fans weren't happy with the idea. At SummerSlam 2020, Reigns made his long-anticipated return after 5 months and turned heel. He went on to win the Universal title by defeating The Fiend and Braun Strowman at Payback 2020. Upon winning the belt, he kicked off a feud with Jey Uso. Reigns defeated him at 2 consecutive WWE events, with the second contest being a Hell in a Cell encounter. Following the loss, Jey was forced to bow down to Reigns and address him as his tribal chief. Since then, Roman Reigns has defeated some of the biggest names in the business, including Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and Edge. There's no telling how long Reigns will hold the undisputed WWE Universal title and who will be the one to finally put him down. Jey and Jimmy Uso lost their undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in the main event of Night 1 of WrestleMania 39. It remains to be seen if WWE will rerun his feud with Reigns somewhere down the line. What do you think? Does Jey have enough star power to dethrone Reigns? Sound off in the comments section below. Fans not interested in Roman Reigns versus The Rock. The WWE Universe had a mostly negative response when asked if it still wanted to see Roman Reigns versus The Rock somewhere down the line. The Tribal Chief defeated Cody Rhodes to retain his undisputed WWE Universal title at WrestleMania 39. Reigns has put down a long list of top names over the past 3 years, but there's one superstar that he is yet to face in what's bound to be a blockbuster dream match. WWE legend The Rock. Fans have been clamoring to see the two cousins fight for a while now. Several reports have come out over the years stating that the promotion considered pitting the two men in a WrestleMania Classic. The dream match is yet to come to fruition, though. Wrestling World CC's Twitter handle asked fans if they still wanted to see this never-before-seen bout between The Rock and Roman Reigns and received a barrage of interesting responses. Over the years, Roman Reigns has made several comments about a possible match with his cousin, ahead of his WrestleMania 39 match with Cody Rhodes. Reigns commented on how close he was to competing against The Rock. I don't really know, that's more of a Heyman thing. Some of the stuff I don't necessarily want on my plate, so that's why having a special counsel is so brilliant, because we're able to sift through things, fill through the things that I need to worry about and the things that I don't need to worry about. It remains to be seen if the WWE Universe will ever see this dream encounter between two of the biggest names in pro wrestling history. This match is bound to sell out WrestleMania and will be one of the biggest attractions of the modern era. What do you think? Are you still interested in this match? Sound off in the comments section below. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns heat. Roman Reigns has conquered the men's division in WWE by possibly beating every superstar on the roster and defending his titles over the past 2 years. However, fans believe there is only one superstar in the current roster who can end the Tribal Chief's tyranny, and that is Seth freaking Rollins. Last year, Roman Reigns faced his biggest roadblock as the WWE Universal Champion when he crossed paths against his former Shield brother, Seth Rollins. The two met at WWE Royal Rumble 2022 for the title. Unfortunately, Rollins won the match via disqualification. In the Tribal Chief's run as the champion, Seth Rollins is the only name that Roman Reigns has not pinned or submitted inside the squared circle yet. After Cody Rhodes failed to finish his story, fans truly believe that the Visionary can end Roman's reign at next year's WrestleMania. Rollins and Reigns have been on different paths since their last encounter, and it will be interesting to see a match between the two former partners at the grandest stage of them all. Ever since Roman Reigns became the Tribal Chief in 2020, the WWE Universe has wanted a match between the head of the table and the People's Champion, aka The Rock. WrestleMania 39 was the perfect stage for the two stars to clash, but Johnson was not able to commit to the match. According to recent reports, it is highly unlikely that Dwayne Johnson Johnson will return to WWE for a match against Reigns. Dwayne Johnson, when he turned down this year due to schedule, did leave a crack in the door open about possibly doing Philadelphia at WrestleMania 40 next year, but that was far from a commitment and certainly nothing anyone should count on happening. There didn't appear to be another new challenger on the horizon. It will be interesting to see who will finally dethrone the tribal chief. Currently, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Gunther are among the few fan favorites who can go up against the head of the table. What are your thoughts on Seth vs Roman at WrestleMania next year? Sound off in the comment section below.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing.